Hey guys, what's up? In this video I will compare the specs and features of the iPhone 5s versus Samsung Galaxy Alpha. So the Galaxy Alpha is the just announced phone today, so I was previously making a lot of videos about its leaks and rumors, and now it's official one, the slimmest Galaxy phone ever with the metal frame that will challenge the iPhone 6 indeed. So let's start off. So in terms of the software, we have the Android 4.4.4 TouchWiz, whereas on the iPhone we have the iOS 7. That's the thing here. Now, in terms of the weight, the iPhone 5s is a little bit lighter as compared to the Alpha, which is 112 gram versus 115 gram. And in terms of the display, we have 4.7-inch display on the Galaxy Alpha, and on the iPhone we have a 4-inch very small display. In resolution wise, the Galaxy Alpha has a bigger resolution, 720p HD, whereas the iPhone has a very low resolution, 640 by 1136. However, it is a retina display. It looks clear, but still, as compared to the Android world, it's nothing. The resolution is just pathetic as compared to this new phone. And also, but the PPI wise, the iPhone 5s has a little bit more PPI, 326 PPI, and the Galaxy Alpha has 212 PPI with Super AMOLED HD panel. And also in terms of the camera, the Galaxy Alpha does take the lead here with its 12 megapixel camera, and whereas the iPhone 5 has an 8 megapixel camera. Now the Galaxy Alpha has a single LED flash, where the iPhone 5s has a dual LED flash. And but we don't get a lot of features on the iPhone 5s like slow motion, all this kind of stuff. And these kind of features will also be available on the Galaxy Alpha, just like these are available on the S5. And also the S5 Alpha can record 4K video, whereas the iPhone 5s cannot record a 4K video. However, it can only record a 1080p HD video. Now 4K is the big mainstream thing. It's a big thing, 4K. And all the major Android phones, even the Xiaomi and some China phones, China markets are also, Chinese makers also making phones with recording 4K recording capabilities, whereas the iPhone 5s is still not there. Maybe iPhone 6, can't say right now. So front facing camera is also better on the Galaxy Alpha, 2.1 megapixel, and the iPhone 5s has a 1.2 megapixel. And in terms of the internal hardware, both devices have good processors. I have some good time with the iPhone 5s, a 764-bit dual-core 1.3 GHz, whereas the Galaxy Alpha has a Exynos 5 octa-core, which is also same as the Galaxy S5, 8 cores. I actually have a Galaxy S5 octa-core, which runs pretty cool, give good battery life, and I expect this from this phone too. 8 cores, 1.8 gigahertz, and 1.8 gigahertz 4 cores, and then 4 cores are clocked at 1.3 gigahertz. So it's a project Big Little architecture. Now in terms of the RAM, the iPhone 5s has only a 1 gigabyte of RAM, and whereas this phone comes with 2 gigabyte of RAM, and it also takes a lead here. And in terms of internal memory, we have 32 gigabyte of internal memory on the Galaxy Alpha, from which 25 gigabyte will be the user available. And on the other hand, the iPhone 5s has a different internal memory variants, 32 to 128. Not 128, 32 to 64. And they said they were going to release a 128 gigabyte, but they hadn't released. I'm not sure about that, but both of the devices just gives us the micro SD slot option. So lack of SD card expansion on both devices is the bigger thing here, because Samsung should have included the SD card slot here. That would be something good. So also battery capacity wise, the Galaxy Alpha does take the lead here too. 1,860 mAh versus 1,570 mAh. Moving on to the release date, we will definitely gonna see this phone, Galaxy Alpha, shipping worldwide, and gonna be available worldwide. And also, whereas the iPhone 5 is available right now, you can grab it. So and also in terms of price wise, this phone, Galaxy Alpha, does gonna cost you a lot of money, but I'm pretty sure that this phone will have less price as compared to the iPhone 5s. So now after this phone, people will start gonna say like Galaxy Alpha, like they say, iPhone, they don't listen to you when you explain how much good is Android, but they say like iPhone, I want iPhone. Even they are buying iPhone 4S, but still they're gonna love their iPhone 4S more than the Galaxy S4. Whereas geeks like us knows that the Galaxy S4 is better. But these type of people have no mind. But if Samsung continue to release phones with these capabilities like the Galaxy Alpha Metal one, it definitely gonna have when people, it's definitely gonna change the people's mind, and people will start saying that I have Galaxy phone, and they will gonna buy all the Galaxy phones. So yes, a quick little specs comparison. I will definitely gonna buy this phone, and we'll compare it when I get this phone to the iPhone 5s hands-on one. So yes, do subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next one. Peace.